like the fact Discord's like go live. Oh right, my whole camera's all jacked up. My whole camera's all jacked up. I didn't think about that. We gotta I gotta fix that. And I can't hear anything. I got my headphones on. Yeah, they're not plugged in. They're not plugged in. There's a reason why I have to zoom the camera in, because the standard zoom is too far out. A green screen doesn't cover it all. Got a bed sheet, a lovely bed sheet. Alright. That looks good, right? I need headphones, though. I need headphones. Okay. And I need to plug my headphones in. Getting ready and not doing, like, any of the things that I normally do. Today is one of them days. It's already one of them days. I woke up way earlier today than I just wasn't. You ever wake up like before your alarm clock? Sometimes that's like a good thing. Other times it's like, ooh, I don't want to be awake right now. Why am I awake? God damn it. Why am I awake right now? All right, so what did we do yesterday? We kind of, I don't know if we finished up Mount Gelman and the Altus Plateau. I don't know if I finished up everything there, but we did as much as we're possibly going to do. I don't know where to activate Rykard's Great Rune. I think they said somewhere southwest of Langdell, but the way the thing phrased it was really strange. So I think it's the tower. I think there's a tower. You can see it in Langdell. I think that's it. But then where's Langdell's tower? I think we're gonna have to do some like snooping around. We finished up the Volcano Manor. We defeated Rykard, who was a giant snake thing. It was the gimmick boss of the game. It was a gimmick boss of the game. I don't know if it was but it was one of the gimmick bosses where you pick up a like the storm caller and you murder it with like light wind sword. It was all right. It was all right. It was like a chaotic mess, it felt like. Especially Rykard's the second phase of it, where there were so many times I just couldn't see what was happening, and that was a bit frustrating. Because there's environmental stuff in the way. There were a ton of like spells and shit, the giant skulls. There's like explosions and stuff going on. There were moments where I couldn't see what was happening on screen. That's a little frustrating. I always want to be able to see what I'm doing. But we took care of a bunch of things, so but there's nobody left at the Volcano Manor. I think even Patches is left at this point. Yeah, look at that. See, nobody's here. We can actually remove this. We can actually remove this. There is... I don't think that we need that anymore. There's a warp portal there, but I don't think we need to worry about that. That's our buddy Alexander. Yeah, it's Alexander. So we found Alexander. We were able to finally like walk our way around here. What I think it is that all the towers face towards, I guess, the world tree in some way, which makes me think, I don't know if that's a place we can access over there, but which makes me think that this tower is one of them? Like, that would be really weird to have the Volcano Manor with Rykard all the way over there, and that being the tower over here associated with them, but it very well could be. To get over there, though, I don't know how we're supposed to do that. There's like a place over here, or a place over here, that'll warp us out here. I actually thought that this spot up here was gonna do something, but that didn't do anything. So we're in this cave down here, the sealed tunnel. Maybe that'll bring us over? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because all the towers are out here. They're all out here in this central area, which makes me think that this one also has to be one. So we haven't done anything in Lane Dell. Nothing. I don't even know that I've been over here. I don't even know that I've been over any of those places there. Maybe I have. Maybe. I don't think that I have. It might be worth coming back out here at some point. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't remember being over there, to be perfectly honest. So far, we've just been over here and over here. And I know that we have a safe point, travel point here, but we got warped there. We got warped over here. Somehow or not. I don't remember what it was, but something warped me over here, and I was like, no, we're not doing this now. We'll come back. I'm pretty sure I could do it, but I was not going to. And then I think this is like the whole Giants area. Oh, shit. His red marker is gone now. Rendall or whatever his name is. His marker is gone. I just noticed. That one's still here. But Rendall's... Yeah, we really fucked up at the Volcano Manor. What's up, Nate? How you doing, homie? Yeah, we really fucked up at the Volcano Manor. I shouldn't have killed Rykard. We should have left once we got to Rykard. Well, because I wasn't able to finish the quest line for it. I didn't kill... Yeah, I killed Rykard. Yeah. We killed Rykard. I had this sneaking suspicion that that was gonna do that, but it is what it is, you know. That's the... Oh, that's life. That's okay. Is that what I'm... How did we get in here? What's up, Willie? What's up, Don? How you guys doing? Yeah... I thought to myself, you know, probably killing Rykard is not the right decision right now, but I was like, screw it, let's go for it. And I had this, I mean, we live with our consequences, you know? Rykard was tough. Rykard was tough. I gotta say, I was not a big fan of him. I was not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the gimmick fights. It's cool that you get this big-ass weapon, and granted, there's no other way we would have fought, because there's so much garbage. He's so big. I don't like that. Like, the second phase, there was so much trash flying around, I couldn't see. I mean, the arena, he looks cool. Yeah, I'll give you that. Giant snake. He looks cool, but I was not a fan of the fight. Just, it was way too big, and the arena wasn't big enough. I kept getting, like, pushed into corners and stuff like that, trying to back away, and you can't get away from him very well. So if he's on top of you, since he's so big, and he's got this giant magma pool below him, like, he kept, like, closing in on me, and every time I tried to push away, here he was back on top of me again. He only jumped away in his second form. The snake form just keeps pushing towards you. And I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Just too big, too chunky of a boss. I like my bosses more manageable. That's like way too big for a boss. And not be able to be on your mount. Like Rodan. Whatever that guy's name is. Him. Huge open arena. You get to ride around on your mount. Tiny enclosed arena. And a huge boss. Not exactly my cup of tea. If you're gonna do giant boss, I think that can be handled a little bit better. That's a hard thing to do. Cool looking boss. Absolutely cool looking boss. Lots of like big epic attacks, big sweeping stuff. His attacks are super slow, so they're telegraphed really well. But man, the AoEs to some of those things are just massive. It was and in that second phase where there was just a ton of shit flying at you, it was so often where I was just like, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know. There's giant magma explosions, there's flying skulls, there's debris getting kicked up, and I'm like, I can't see anything. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like being able to know, like, what the hell's happening. Okay, I didn't mean to jump down, but here we are. Big chillin'. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're doing well today, Willie. I don't think Rykard is a terrible boss by any means, but definitely not one of my favorites in the game. Wasn't a huge fan of how that was handled. That's a really hard thing to do and do it well. And From Software loves to do that too. Give you giant bosses. Oh. No? Yeah! Okay. There we go. I didn't screw myself from extra searching. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I represent Queens, and she was born in Brooklyn. That was LL Cool J. Don't call it a comeback, because I've been here for years. What's up, Weedle? Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, maybe that'll allow us some level 4 purchasable, Hello. No, I was gonna roll into that anyways. And a ladder. Alright, we'll come back for that in a second. But yeah, so we finished up that whole Volcano Manor area, and now we're moving on to Leyndell, which I'm excited for. It looks freaking huge. I would like to figure out how to get into the tower of to activate the great rune that we got from Rykard. I would like to do that. That would be super helpful. I think it's the one right outside Leyndell. We ran into something. I don't know if it was a note that I had or if it was... if it was something that we read in the environment. But something said that the tower for Rykard was southwest of Leyndell, which I think is the one that we're, like, nearby right now. How we get to it, on the other hand, who knows? Who knows? The next upcoming boss should be more to my liking. Like I said, I don't think Rykard was a terrible boss, just very cool looking, just not something I was super happy with. The giant bosses are... they're kind of hard to enjoy. They always look cool, but usually leave something to be desired. Okay. Let's take the elevator down first, and let's see what we got going on. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we got some goodies. We got... someone appraised a butthole message? I just wrote tight fit near someone's anus. That was my message. Tight fit. Oh, I can't get into that. All right. Oh. My message was try finger butthole, but everybody does that. I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to be a typical pleb. I needed to be unique. I wanted to stand out. Yeah, I'm a follower. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine to like the things that other people like. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a tried and true one. It's a tried and true one. There's nothing wrong with that. I saw an opportunity, and I took it. It was a good opportunity. Now, the problem here is I have to go over here to get my runes back. So, maybe we try... Hey, no! I thought I could land on that. Maybe we didn't go far enough? I don't want the first thing I do to lose like 25,000 runes. I guess it doesn't really matter. I lost like 200 yesterday, so... whatever, I guess. Oh, there we go. I mean... I think I'm gonna bop no matter what I do there. I think we have to try to go down over here. Okay, there it is. That's the one that we wanted. Now we're golden. Now we're golden. Okay, but now we have to try something else. Now let's do the other thing. Now let's do the other thing. Did I say how you doing, Weedle? Because I meant to say how you doing, Weedle. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday? It's today. Happy today. Aha! Aha! I did it. I did it. Alright, that was the thing that I wanted. And then we did it. And that was absolutely worth the 17 deaths of shitty platforming. Absolutely. And you know what? I'm gonna leave the ladder up there, because I'm a ladder lever. And see, there weren't even messages here, so to all those that doubt my ability to find illusory walls, there you go. I can find illusory walls, and now there's a message there. A little late there, pal. I have already found the elusive, illusory wall. Okay, that guy also walked out of the wall, so that made that one pretty simple. I can find him. I found some unindicated illusory walls. I mean, we might be making our way out there. We might be. Okay, what are we doing here? So there's a ladder that extends all the way from the ground there. So that means that I can drop down right here, crush that monkey, crush that monkey, jump over that. The tracking on these monkeys is insane. And grab the chicken foot. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I had like 20 of those the other day. I think we spent a bunch. I still have 14 though. We're rich in stone swords. We're rich in them. I'm very rich. I'm quite popular with my stone sword collection. People are like, "Wow, you have a very nice stone sword collection," and I can be like, "I know, motherfucker. Duh." Ah! Stab me in my ass. Oh! Okay, yep, that was greedy. But I win now. But I win now. Yippee! You see how they try to get me got? You see how they try to get me got? I actually got captured by one of those yesterday. We hadn't done that yet, so we decided to get captured by one of the Virgin Hearts. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of, like, the sack guys in Bloodborne. I like that. That was pretty neat. You know, they kidnap you. They stomp you down and kidnap you. And I dig that. It's funny. Oh, shit. I guess I was a little hasty, wasn't I? I guess I was a little hasty. I didn't even see the statue over here. Damn. We needed the Virgin. Where did they come from? Where did they even come from? Did they come from over there? I didn't think there was a hall. Oh, there. No. No, there isn't. There's no hallway or anything. Yeah, they were just like hanging out in a hole. Wow. Well, I mean, chances are that was a garbage item, like 99% of the items in the game. It was just some like worthless rune thing, but I mean, it has the potential right now to be anything. So it's kind of like the cat in the box, right? It could be anything. Is it alive? Is it dead? It's both right now. And I'm going to believe that right now it is the greatest treasure ever. There's a Marika statue. Alright, well, this is a one-way trip. It is 100% a one-way trip, unless I die. Ah! 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 Balls! It's exploding balls! That's a lot of exploding balls. Is a ton of exploding balls. I love it. More exploding balls, please. Thank you. Ah! Hey, where are we? Grace Mimic. Exploding balls. Sometimes I explode them, and other times they explode. I don't understand. I would like to just explode them myself, rather than them exploding on me. I went tonight to a pizza place. There are a handful of places around here, a local chain called Lido's Pizza. Their big thing is that they don't cut corners, so all of their pizzas are square. When I was a kid, I thought that was insane and stupid, and people should be shot for making square pizzas. Because I always thought to myself, man, circle pizzas taste better than square. I hate square. Square is a dumb shape. And there are two different Lido's pizzas around here. There is the original one in College Park, which actually moved locations few years ago. And, uh-oh. Well, yeah, that's an illusory wall right there. There's, and I was stopping by to grab some. I didn't go to the original ones. I stopped at one of the chain ones, and it was the most disappointing pizza in the world. It was so sad. It's been quite a few years since I've been to one of the chain ones, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll go back to one. I'll check it out. I'm out and about. Might as well grab some pizza, you know, bring it home for the peoples. And, oh, it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. It was bad. There's not, like, I was kind of excited to get pizza. And, you know, I wanted to get something different. A lot of the times I go to Pizza Hut, one of the local Pizza Huts. Pizza Hut's not the greatest thing, but I like it better than Domino's. Okay, if I go there, or whatever, we'll drop down, sure. We've got a ton of chains nearby. A ton of the chain restaurants, but you know, it's a local one, and I like supporting, you know, the local places, but oh man. This one was just it is not good. Is not good. It was bad. It was bad. I'm not gonna say there's nothing more disappointing, but when you're in the mood for something, you know, and then you get that something, and then that something is just, like, yo, man, I really want some fried chicken, and then you get bad fried chicken. Ah! Okay. I lived. I was in the mood for some pizza today. And it was just, like, they barely put any sauce on the pizza. I mean, it was cheesy. The crust wasn't crispy enough, so their thing is they do the square pizza, but it's also a thin crust thing. And the crust was, like, just, it was soggy as hell, so the pizza was kind of, like, leaking through it, and, there was like barely any sauce on the pizza. Oh. It was just a sad, gross pizza. I was not a fan. I've got some friends that swear. Yeah, we are making our way out to that tower, huh? That swear by the Lido's pizza, and I fucking hate that stuff. It's just never been good. Every time I go to one of those chain locations, it's always just so bad and disappointing. Oh! Onyx Lord, what the hell? Yeah, that guy was tough. Onyx Lord's great sword. I should have realized when I saw the pit here in the middle. I actually thought it was a elevator. I do want to crack open that statue. Hella tight, though. Okay. Well, we found our way to the, to the tower. That's neat. Yeah, I want to crack open that statue, but man, that pizza just made me sad. Just made me sad. I want to enjoy my za. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Why it gotta be like that? Why? It gotta be like that. So I guess I could return to the entrance and we could drop down again. I was kind of hoping for a... There it is. This thing. A sexy Lost Grace. Hell yeah. I knew I'd figure out how to get over here. So this has got to be the rune thing for... But where would... Then that bodes the question, where's the tower for Leyndell? I figured that's what this one was. But this has got to be the one for Rykard, so there's got to be another one somewhere out there. Well, we probably just can't see it now. Right, well, if this is just ride to the top, then we'll go ride to the top. Divine Tower west of West Altus. See, it said it was west of the Altus Plain. I think that's what threw me up, is that they said this tower was west of the Altus Plain, but the Altus Plain over here, and west is over here. So that's clearly a lie. This is not very westerly of the Altus Plain. I think that's what the clue said to me, and that's what was off-putting by. I think that's poorly written. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. I know my directions. I know my directions. And take a sip. I wonder how many sacred tiers there are in the game to upgrade your flask. They're very, 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 very helpful. Alright, well, we can see some of the other towers around here. There's a tower all the way out there. That one is by... Gracchus, whatever this guy is. Garank. He attacked us yesterday. That guy went nuts. He wants his drugs. He's very ornery when he's not all drugged up. So that one's off by him, which is super suspicious. There's that one over there, that one, and that one. So those are the three we've been in. That one is... listen. Caelid. And then you've got... Limgrave. And then you've got... Liurnia. Yeah. Yeah, that's Liurnia. That's Limgrave. That's Caelid. Then that's the one by Garank. I don't know what's happening there. Garank has a... He's protecting something. There's something going on there, and I'm not entirely sure, because it looks like there's like this giant citadel below him. You can see that there's like this huge structure by him. Plong! Hey, look, it's fingers. He found fingers. Great rune restored. Alright, what does Rykard's rune do? Rykard. I thought it was the same thing there. Restores HP upon defeating enemies. A great rune of the Shardbearer Rykard. Its blessing restores HP upon defeating enemies. Rykard was amongst the children of Rennala and Radagon, who became demigod stepchildren after Radagon's union with Queen Marika. But Rykard fed himself to the blasphemous serpent, great rune and all. That sounds pretty helpful. Being able to restore HP to defeat enemies. That'd be super helpful just for, like, exploration and stuff. Like, wandering around. For bosses and shit, that's completely useless. But for just wandering around, that's pretty damn good. I never use our... I've got 47 rune arcs. I've used one. I used one once. Just to see what it did. For shits and gigs. Okay, so what we want to do is go back to the sealed entrance tunnel. We'll drop down. We'll find the Iron Virgin. We'll have it break open the statue, then we'll get the hell out of Dodge. I don't know how quick that's gonna be, but it can't be more than like 5 minutes, right? Never seemed necessary. Yeah, it doesn't seem overly necessary. In your Souls games, so there is a similar mechanic in those games where you do get a significant health boost by restoring your ember, restoring your humanity, whatever the game wanted to call it. I forget what it's called in DS2. But it does help you. Like, it does, at least it boosts your health and stamina gauge, I believe. I don't know if it boosts, just like gives you a boost to other stats. I've never actually figured that out or not. But it does help in those games, and it does give you a nice little advantage. And it does help in this. I mean, for sure, like, boosting your stuff is certainly beneficial. Okay. It's certainly beneficial, but it's never going to be a make or break kind of thing. You get like a couple of extra 100 HP, so maybe you can take like another hit or something like that, you know? Did she break it? Oh, smithing stone 6. It was uh-oh, well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it just killed me? See, that was the thing that threw me off in this game. Was that I was pretty sure that I got killed by an Iron Virgin before. I was pretty sure that I got killed in that way by an Iron Virgin. So it's only specific Iron Virgins that are going to end up warping you somewhere. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that I got killed by one, so it's not all of them. It's not all of them that are going to end up warping you somewhere. It's just very specific ones, but it makes you wonder which ones have that ability. I don't want to get killed by, like, every single one of them. I'm sure someone out there's done it. But it does make you wonder which ones have the ability to warp you places. It really is only just the one? Oh. You ruined the fun, Weedle! Way to ruin fun. I was gonna go die to a bunch of them. Now you all don't get to see me die to a bunch of them. Yeah, he tells you about one. I know he just tells you about one. But I thought maybe, just maybe, another one can warp you somewhere. Are you sure? I think you're wrong and you don't realize it. You can totally. Uh-oh. I don't like it when you do that. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more than one. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more than one. There could just be one Iron Virgin that does it, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more than one. Because to me, Patches telling you that makes it seem like it's possible. He said, obviously, like, well, most of them have lost the power over the ages, but the one at the bottom of the well thing, or I guess the wheel, the water wheel. He tells you about that one. But then to me, that makes my brain go, well, one of the others has to be able to do something else, right? I wouldn't be surprised if there was another one. I wouldn't be surprised. So if you're not going on any information other than, you know, basic assumption, then it is. It is. And what do you mean by hard to find? You just take the wheel well all the way to the bottom. Why would you not take the wheel well all the way to the bottom? You see something that's like a giant elevator? And you're like, let's not go all the way to the bottom? It's like the first thing that I do. I went all the way to the bottom. Right, but then it keeps going down. Doesn't that intrigue you? You see it going down and you're like, there's more down? You can actually see the bottom. I went down on purpose. I didn't accidentally go down. I went down on purpose. I was just like, let's see what's down there. Assumed it was death. I mean, you can actually see the bottom, though. Most areas that have death, like, it's very obvious that it's death. I would say that that was not very obvious. You could see that there was stuff down there, too. I was like, oh, there's stuff down there. I'm going down there. But also, Patches told me that there was something at the bottom of the wheel well, so there was that, too. I'm just clowning on you, man. I'm just clowning on you. I got you. Shirley was going to take you to your death. I got you. I got you. Curiosity definitely would have gotten the better of me. Anytime I see something that I'm like, that could be something, I try. Because sometimes, it's something. I've watched you find so much shit that most people never find. Yeah. You're getting lucky? No, it's just that I understand how the like Dark Souls brain works, you know? Me and Miyazaki, we get it. We get it. He understands that I like to explore. I'm gonna kill this thing. I hate this stupid dragonfly. Please let me murder you. Oh, God. The worst things in the entire game. They're the worst. No one likes them. You really do explore everything? You were close to finding that cave entrance on your own in the manor? What cave entrance? Oh, you meant the one that led outside, the one that was over here, right? The one that I was like looking for, this one? The one that like actually teleported me in there? The one that was over here? Yeah. Yeah. She definitely suggested going back and checking out the Iron Virgin, which I had kept meaning to do and forgetting to do, but yeah, she was right. She was right. That was 100% the way into that. An alternative route? I don't think that there's an alternative route. Well, maybe. I don't know that you could, like, jump into that area. It looked like a little too high to get to. And I said I don't want to go down there, did I? Hmm. Maybe I did. I don't... I say so much stuff, like, I don't remember what that is, but sure. I believe you. Maybe I was pretty sure that you would take damage by falling down. There's so many places where you look at it. I mean, I've got the cat thing. So a lot of the times I just jump down when I'm looking for stuff because we have the cat thing. And, I mean, the punishment for dying is obviously not that bad, so... I guess I just wasn't feeling that jump. Hey, we found it. I got you. I got you. Alright. Where's this gonna bring me? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Wow. Well, that was a hell of a jump. You scuffed the entire manor. I probably would have found it eventually. The secret path in the manor. That's something completely different. I got work there twice anyways. Oh. Just random field on fire. What? Shut up. I don't have the right what? People say that all the time. You don't have the right, but then they never finish their sentence. You don't have the right what? Hate incomplete sentences. I craft so many things. The craftings is very, very important. Yeah, finding that hidden passage in the manor. I was just rolling into walls in there. Because that's what you do. You roll into walls. You gotta roll into walls. I'm sure there's a bunch of illusory walls that I haven't found. I was pretty convinced that there weren't gonna be any. The first illusory wall we found was in a dungeon, like, really late. I don't think I found a single illusory wall in the Limgrave area, which I'm sure that there are illusory walls in there somewhere. But I was rolling into walls and I kind of was like, I don't think that there are any around. Including Lendell and Volcano Manor. I got you. And the Volcano Manor is okay. I wasn't a huge fan of the boss, but the manor itself was fun. I wasn't a huge fan of Rodan, but I gotta say that I think Rykard's my least favorite boss so far. I did not like that. It's not horrible. It just, as far as, like, the amount of fun you can have fighting something, that was not my ideal of a fun fight. All right. You can kind of sleep through Nala. At least she has an interesting second phase. Her first phase, yeah, it's kind of not great. She's a bit of a gimmick too, but at least she's got something going on in her second phase. Her first phase, yeah, phase is obviously a joke, but the second one, at least you have something going on there. What's up, Smoke? How you doing, homie? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Oh, you didn't find the weapon? Right at the entrance? The guy standing there with the huge-ass sword, you were like, nah, that's not for me. What? Nah. I don't want that. Tried him for like an hour before you found that serpent hunter. You know, the thing is that is the most obvious. That is the most obvious weapon that they've put in for those gimmick fights. All the other ones, they're buried somewhere. Like, Demon Souls, what they do for the Storm King is horrible. Horrible. I died so much in that one. Trying to figure out what the hell you do there. There's one in all of them. There's one of those gimmick fights in all of them. Yeah, I assume it has. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So if you're typing it out, I don't want to know. I'm assuming it has something to do with the Volcano Manor. They said that you get to meet Rykard if you, like, complete everything, and I went and did it a very opposite way. I regret doing it. My instincts were telling me just walk away from Rykard, come back later when you finish all the hunts. It was just like, do this later, do this later. But my brain was like, no, you're fighting a boss, let's kill him. And I was like, yeah, all right. I capitulated to my own brain. But all my instincts were telling me to stop fighting. Everything in my brain was like, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do it. I mentioned it a couple times. I just shouldn't have done it. I got you. Yeah. No, I got you. Oh, I mean, it's FOMO. It's FOMO. But that's what happens on your first playthrough. Like, do I feel like a little part of me is missing right now? Yes, I do. I totally feel like there's a little small part of me missing. Like, I have some heartache. Like, I got a little bit of anxiety from it. But that's okay. That's what happens in these games. Is it disappointing? 100% disappointing. Very, very disappointing. But that's what happens in these. You miss stuff, and that's okay. I just have to chant that to myself to make myself feel better, because it's not okay. And I'm quite upset, and I'm very distraught. At least we found Alexander. I would have been sad if we didn't find Alexander, so at least we found him. There's another... Is that another tree? I think that's another tree. That's another tree. Try and catch these streams too, but that just be running too late. I know. I know. What idiot does that? What idiot does that? There's always the VODs. There's always the VODs. It's not the same, though. Come here. It's never the same. You know you can watch the VOD, yeah, but it's not live. It's not live. It's always live if you believe, though. If you believe hard enough and you delude yourself, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Like 35% the same thing. There are a lot of bats over there. There are a lot of bats over there. It's a very nice graveyard you all have here. Maybe we should come back at nighttime. Nighttime's the right time for graveyards. Sometimes there's stuff in the graveyards. Like naked grandma. God damn it, Grandma. I told you put some clothes on if you could come out to the graveyards. You gonna catch your death. You ain't never seen naked grandma? Nate. What? It's true though. Oh. Why weren't you singing? Aren't you supposed to be singing? And that thing was oddly quiet. That was weird. That was weird. Boink. I haven't been back to the dragon shop. Uh-oh, in a while. Oh, good. Maybe we should go back to the dragon shop again. See what those guys were pilfering. Dragon churches. I don't remember where they are. I remember where one of them is. I don't remember where the other one was. I think it was somewhere in Caelid. There was one in the west that was offshore in Limgrave. I think there was one in Caelid. We've got like 9 trillion dragon hearts. How many do I have? Is it 9 trillion? Where are they? Where are the things I ripped out of the chest of a dragon? Are they key items? I have 17. That's gotta be good for something. I mean, granted, just about everything they sell I can't use because it's for lame magic users. But I do need that, like, sombering dragon stone thing. Maybe one of those... Maybe one of them will have an ancient dragon thing. I'm assuming not, but maybe. Big giant guy over there. Go hang out with him. Lots of holes in the ground. That guy's alive. That was alive. You can tell because he was moving. Got him. The dead giant nerd. I think I saw something crawling around over here. Oh. Is you. Get out of here. You don't have to work anymore. You're free. Be free. Freedom. They enjoy being free and not having to worry about working anymore. The doldrums of digging in the dirt for more dirt. And what have you found? Dirt. Excellent. What kind of dirt? The dirtiest kind. Excellent. Keep digging. Yes, sir. We all love dirt, sir. Dirt Lovers Anonymous. DLA. We're addicted to dirt. Dirt in the skirt. Skirt dirt. Wonder if I'm gonna get shot at. Like, these things are very large that are sticking out of the ground. I don't know if they're missiles or if they were torches. I don't know what they're supposed to be. But they're around a lot of holes, which makes me think that they were like plunged into the ground by something.
Smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
Who are you? Ah! Who's this guy? Ah! Oh, my pony. Oh, it's like Marvin Part 2. Viridian Amber Medallion +1. Got him. That was the re-embodiment of, who was the guy that we fought? Gertrude? Gordy? Gandron? Is weed legal where you are? Yeah. Yeah. Maryland and Virginia, and DC. It's been Margit, that's it. Yeah, it was decriminalized in DC. There was nothing better than watching kids walk past like officers smoking a J. I did that a few times. It's a lot of fun. Margit. Yeah. Yeah. And Maryland. I got a friend that works in, I want to call it a head shop. It's not a dispensary. Yep. They're not that common here. It just went through not all that long ago. Like about 4 or 5 years ago. Right before like 2019? 2018, 2019? Somewhere around there. I think it was passed in 2016. Because I think it was on the ballot in Maryland in 2016, and then you really started seeing, because it takes a while for, like, things to get approved and shit. And so you started seeing dispensaries pop up. So, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah. Decriminalized mushrooms in Ann Arbor? Hell yeah. Mushrooms are a lot of fun. Mushrooms be a lot of fun. I've enjoyed my mushroomizing. Oh, there's 2 here? Hell yeah. The last time I saw my niece was over at my parents' house. And in front of my mom, my niece was like, Greg, have you ever done mushrooms? And I was like, hell yeah. So me and her had this, like, drug-induced conversation sitting in front of my mom, and my mom's just sitting there like, oh. It was delightful. It was delightful. She doesn't so much mind the marijuana thing, but like everything else, she's still kind of, I mean, she comes from a generation that was told that all drugs are evil and they'll destroy you. Which, to be fair, most drugs are evil and they'll destroy you, so... Get out of here, don't run away. I'm bringing you happiness. My dad, on the other hand, was way more of a stickler when it came to that kind of stuff. My mom's a bit more understanding, accepting of it. I don't think I can... Yep. We'll just do it that way. Just do it that way. I almost knocked him off the cliff. I kind of thought he was going down. Oh, we're making our way over towards the Tree, huh? Yeah, sure, why not? That one looks a little sad, too. Used to be a total degenerate, but you're good with just a little weed here and there. I totally was, too. I totally was, too. I've tried a lot. There are limits to some of the things that I would try. I wasn't gonna, I've done a ton of drugs, but I've never done heroin, I've never done meth. I don't want to fuck with those. I don't want to fuck with those. I've done a bunch of others. A lot. A lot. Definitely abused the inherent healings of the body. Maybe a bit too much. Maybe a bit too much. Got a handful of those depressing stories of where it's like, yeah, you're kind of lucky to be alive. Yeah. There were definitely drugs when I was like, no. No, I've seen some dire effects to people. I don't want to try. Like, I'm curious. I am definitely curious. When someone tells you it's the best high they've ever had in their entire life, I'm like, what's that like? That's what my brain goes. That's what my brain goes. But at the same time, I know because I display it in my normal everyday life, is that I have a very addicting personality. When I find something I enjoy, I go all for it. Like, I latch on really hard to those things, which is exactly why I know that I can't do those other harder drugs, because even just once, I'm going to be like, well, I'm going to try it again, and that's what leads you down that dark path. So knowing myself, and knowing how addictive some of those other drugs are, I was like, nah, I can't fuck with them. As curious as I am, I can't do that. I can't do that. And that's like the one saving grace about like me understanding myself, is that like I prevented myself from making like, I made some massive and terrible mistakes in my life that have led to some not great outcomes, but at least I never went down that path. In part due to like seeing some having personal experiences with it, but also just like knowing the kind of person that I am. And that's super helpful. Oh, I'm not gonna lie though, I do want to know what the hell like crack is like in meth is like in heroin. I do want to know. I do want to know. I am very curious. So there's a handful of Nordic countries that have completely like legalized all drugs. Like, I think it's Norway and I would, if I could be administered in a very safe environment, something, maybe I'd try. Maybe I'd twist my arm. I don't know. I'd have to be a lot older. I'd have to be a lot older. All right, you know, like I'm 75 years old. What the hell do I have to lose at this point? Let's go for it. All right, I'm down. I'm down. Legalize all drugs. Allow me to go to a clinic and dope up. I'm in. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm just gonna lay around in a vegetative state anyways. Yeah. Not now though. Terrible decision now. And we'll save it for the ripe old non-retirement age of 80. I make it that long in life, I'm gonna smoke me some meth. That's my reward for being 80 years old. I'm gonna smoke some meth. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. Drugs are fun. It's just you need to not make it. So many people that don't necessarily need it for medical purposes, that use it purely for recreational, don't realize how habit forming and reliant on anything, even if it's as simple as caffeine, things can be addicting to people. Like when you say to someone, I can't operate normally until I have my caffeine, you have an addiction problem. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's marijuana, I have a friend, had a friend. I don't really speak to him anymore. That guy couldn't operate without smoking weed in the morning. Like, he was just... It was funny. It was the opposite effect. You know, weed is supposed to make you lazy and a layabout and lackadaisical and not care about anything. But he was the exact opposite. If he didn't smoke weed in the morning, he wouldn't do anything. He was a complete useless, you know, hunk of meat. Absolutely worthless. Until he waked and baked. And then he could operate and get his day going. Like, and he was the person that was telling me the entire time, weed's not addicting. And I was like, yeah, no, 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 no. You formed a habit, and now you can't break out of it. So, yeah, no, I would call you an addict, my friend. I would call you an addict. We had so many arguments about that. Which is one of the reasons why I don't really talk to him anymore. I was just like, anytime you have something that runs your life, yeah, no, you're addicted. Refuse to admit it, so. Used to think that was also the move, but it wouldn't work in our country without hundreds of thousands of people dying in the learning process. I mean, they're already dying. And they're already in unsafe conditions. Yeah, people are going to die. But wouldn't it be better if they were supervised and adhered to, you know, stricter guidelines? They can also get you medical help. That's the thing. Those kinds of things, it allows you the access to medical help because you're already in a clinic that's administering the stuff. So, yes, I mean, obviously, there's things are going to go awry, but it's better than what it is right now. People don't have access to, like, clean needles and stuff like that. And, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was the Netherlands. Was it the Netherlands? I said Norway. It was the Netherlands. Yep. I mean, but it works out for the better in the end. It does work out for the better in the end. And you can control it. And you can tax it. And you don't have to worry about, you know... I mean, there's always going to be a black market for drugs. That will never go away, but you're definitely going to curb a lot of it. Most people want to do shit that makes them cool, or just because someone told them not to. Also, so many reasons people gravitate towards making potentially life-changing mistakes. Yup. Yup, 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 yup. Dude, I was just talking about this with a friend a while ago. And we were talking about some of, like, the dumb shit we did when we were kids. And I was like, oh, yeah, we used to fucking snort Kool-Aid. Like, we were in middle school, and someone one day had, like, Kool-Aid packets, and someone was like, you should snort that. You know, because it's like cocaine. And so someone snorted it. And so that was the thing. Like, people would bring in, like, those tiny, you know, like 20-cent Kool-Aid mix packets, and they would pass it around, and we would all snort fucking Kool-Aid. It was that thing can, that, like, that shit can, not, like, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. It tears up your, I mean, snorting anything isn't great, but that thing is, like, really messed up. And the bad part is that it burned really badly. One of the funniest things that I saw, which isn't, like, it was funny at the time, and it's funny now that I'm an adult, but she was okay. But there was this young girl in class, and they had, I don't remember, it was one of the blue Kool-Aids. It wasn't fruit punch, it was like tropical something, or I don't remember what it was. It was one of the blue ones. And she snorted it, and it burned her nasal passages really badly, and your tear ducts are kind of like connected to your nasal passages. And she started crying blue tears. She was like, it hurt so badly. Like, the burning was hurting her so badly, and she couldn't stop crying. But because of the Kool-Aid, she was crying blue tears. But, I mean, the only reason why we were snorting Kool-Aid is because drugs are cool. You can't get rid of that stigma. You can't get rid of that stigma. That stigma's just kind of there. You know, it's verboten. The verboten thing always makes those curious. Why is it bad? Why is it illegal? Well, they don't want you to have fun things. To an extent, it's true. Like, hell yeah, smoking cigarettes is cool. Look at Joe Camel. Look at the Marlboro Man. Hell yeah, cigarettes is cool. The cool kid. There was always that kid at school that would show up just for lunch. And you know what that kid did? He had a leather jacket and he smoked cigarettes. And you'd be like, damn, I want to be like, what's a cool name? Darren. Oh, I want to be like Darren. Darren's so cool. Oh. He just shows up in his dad's Camaro and he smokes cigarettes. Where does he get cigarettes? Darren's the cool guy. Darren wasn't a cool guy. Cigarettes were cool. And when I smoked cigarettes, I was cool. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so obviously I'm not cool anymore. But I used to be cool. I used to be cool. I used to be cool. You're right. I mean, that's really what it is. It's because it's verboten that makes people curious. It's illegal. You shouldn't do it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do it. Highway lookout tower. But being able to safely control that intake of stuff, there's a... I don't remember what state it was. But there's a state that was looking to make, selling cigarettes to, was it 18? You're 18? Maybe it's not. Maybe it was the EU. It was something like that. Maybe it was Australia. I don't remember which one it was. It wasn't, I don't think it was a state. I think it was a non-American country. All right, I'm gonna drop. Please drop. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Please drop. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I couldn't fall down. There we go. These soft assholes where they were going to make it, they were just gonna like straight up ban cigarettes for most people. And I was like, all right, that's great. So like anyone over this age and going forward can buy cigarettes, but anyone under this age will never have access to them. And I'm like, it's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. Cigarettes are super addicting. I still think about cigarettes. I still think about it. That like that part of your brain just never lets that shit go. Once an addict, always an addict. Better way of drug education and an ingrained sense of responsibility within the EU. Yeah, we're very irresponsible. We're very irresponsible because we don't have any way of like agreeing on that matter in the US. People feel so passionately towards things and have such varying viewpoints. And more often than not, wrong viewpoints of how things should be. And one of the worst things that we do is we demonize people that are addicted to things. And we treat them like, you know, second-class people. That's also problematic. I don't know if I've been to there. Lots and lots of issues, but yeah, like actual proper education on drugs is a great way to do things, but you have silly billies like Ron DeSantis removing education systems from schooling. And people getting on board with that, it's extremely problematic. It's why we have dumb people. Because of places like Florida. Like, we're regressing as a society. Like, there was a point in time you could have looked at America and been like, all right, they're not perfect. They at least have something going on. We have so much more work to do now than ever. We're taking so many steps backwards at this point. Or what you said exactly, kids doing pixie sticks and drunk girls cuddling possums and whatnot. Drunk girls cuddling possums, excuse me? One of your favorite videos ever, drunk girl cuddles. Did she think it was a cat? Did she think the possum was a cat? She was like, this is my favorite kitty! And it was actually a possum. I could see that. Drunk people are stupid. I know this because I've been drunk people. I feel like I may have also seen that. No, she knows it's a possum. That's even better. Is the possum her friend? Like, she is possum friend? That's pretty cool. And the possum's cool with it because possums are ornery little assholes. Good thing they don't have rabies. Their core body temperature is too low to house the rabies virus. So good for possums. Can't live inside them. So at least, as angry as they are, you're not gonna get rabies from them. I mean, probably 10,000 other things. Bacterial infections and whatnot, but not gonna get rabies. It freezes, literally plays possum, but in the terrifying position with its mouth wide open, yet she still starts petting it aggressively. And it just lets her... Well, yeah, when it plays dead, that's the idea, is that it thinks that something's gonna kill it. So, right, it makes a terrifying face, but it's actually, like, pissing its pants. That's like the possum's way of pissing its pants. The only time a possum's gonna be super aggressive is when it has little kitties by. When it's got its children and shit it's defending, a possum will go ape shit on you. But if it's just on its lonesome, then yeah, it'll play dead and it'll just sit there playing dead. Hopefully the predator... Close that possum's mouth a few times. I would like to see this video of this drunk human being accosting a poor possum. This sounds to me delightful. Delightful. Is it as funny as fat bitch gets run over by her own motorcycle? That's a very derogatory name to a video, but it explains it perfectly. Some lady's riding a motorbike, and then hits a bump, and then goes over the handlebars, and it rolls on top of her. She was okay, which makes it funny. That sounds fire. It was hilarious. It was very popular in the early days of the internet, like the monkey sniffing its finger after it stuck it in its ass and falling out of a tree. It was very popular in the early days of the internet. Back in the days of yore. Well, back in my day, a monkey stuck his finger in its ass and sniffed it and passed out. We're gonna be telling our grandkids stupid shit like that. We're not walking up the hill two ways, both ways to school anymore. We're talking about the memes. The early internet memes. Odd, she's from Florida. Possums are everywhere in the US. She could be literally from anywhere. Possums are rampant. I mean, it could have been her pet possum. I don't know where I am. I don't think we've explored around here, though. I don't recognize any of this. Then again, I don't recognize anything that I'm doing. Have I been to the overheres? It's possible that I rode through here. Because we did end up over there, right? Yeah, it's where all the lightning and shit is. That's where we fought the... I'm gonna go back. Oh, hello. Cool. Is that where I fought the dragon? Yeah, that's up here. Yeah, that's where we fought, Fart Snacks. I don't remember his name. Was it Fart Snacks? Is that where Fart Snacks was? Fart Snacks was somewhere. I killed Fart Snacks. We killed Fart Snacks real good like. Stupid Fart Snacks. I don't like it when you have an enemy and you're fighting them and then they run away. You drove to Florida for vacation last year during the pandemic. The pandy? No, that's a panda bear. A pandy is a panda bear, not a pandemic. The hell's wrong with you? They're truly a different breed down there and you love it, but also produces some special kind of insanity. I've never been to Florida. I've always wanted to go to Disney World. Disneyland? Disneyland. Disneyland's in Florida. Disney World? No, Disney World's in Florida. Disneyland is in California. I don't know. Yeah, Disney World. I've always wanted to go there. Universal Studios and stuff like that. I had a friend that lived in Jacksonville, and she was like, you should come and visit me. And I was like, no. She was like, why not? Is it because I'm in Florida? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, what? It's nice down here. And I was like, nah, I'm good. You're in the Panhandle too? Jacksonville's all in the Panhandle? That's like the meth racist part of Florida. I don't want to go there. That's... Like, if you were like, come down to Orlando, I'd have been like, yeah, alright. I can do Orlando. Miami? Hell yeah, Miami. I fucks around with some Miami. Give me some delicious Cuban food. Do some dancing. Hit up some weird clubs and shit like that. Hell yeah. Let's do some strange shit. Nah, not Jacksonville. I'm good. Tallahassee, Jacksonville. That's the part of Florida I don't want to go near. Been there several times, and last year when we arrived, you saw people ghost riding a whip for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, those are the type of people that you wonder how they lived past 15. It's like, you're still alive? You're not gonna be for long. It's not even a Florida thing. And there was a dude hitching a skateboard on the back. Oh, they seemed 15. Makes sense. Oh, maybe we did grab this one then, huh? I did run over here, so it's possible that, like, I found that. You were alarmed? It seems about right. But that's not strictly a Florida thing. That kind of behavior is just like stupid young folk behavior. It's the snorting of pixie sticks. If ghost riding was a whip while I was in high school, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have done it. I probably would have done it. I was dumb enough and stupid enough and eager enough to want to impress people by doing really dumb shit, so I probably would have done that too. I did other dumb things in the car, though. Kids are very irresponsible. Being a former child myself, kids are very irresponsible. It was just 2 in the morning. We drove 7 hours straight. Oh. $sign Nan. $sign. Thanks for the $sign Nan, Yoshi. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in, homie. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to cheer and include and learn more at. Thanks for the $sign Nan. I really appreciate that. So how much have you raised for $sign Nan so far? So much for the raid, Yoshi. I really appreciate it. I was gonna write raid. I wrote shout out raid. That was incorrect. There we go. There we go. Welcome on in, everyone. Thanks so much for that raid, homie. I really appreciate that. How you doing? How's your stream? What were you playing? What were you getting into? Thanks for bringing your people over to my people. And I know what you were playing. You were playing Dark Souls. How was Dark Souls? My $sign Nan has been fun. Nan dollars. Nan, I can't believe that's still broken. I figured that would have been fixed much faster than this. Normally when, like, those things go awry, that gets fixed relatively quickly. They must have those Twitter minds on it. Twitch has been hiring former Twitter employees and they're all burned out because of Elon Musk. You're finishing up nearly every boss in DS1. Apparently Twitch never makes any money. That's what I keep reading everywhere. Twitch is always in a negative deficit. I don't believe that for a second. So what all were you doing? You were beating every ball. What cool bosses did you fight? Did you kill Sif? Did you kill Sif the Scales? Sif and Sith, Sif and Sith. Been showing Ari the bosses of the DLC that she didn't have. Well, I remember you were fighting Manus. I take it then Artorias. There was what's the first beast that you encounter there? The weird the Guardian. The Guardian's really cool. I like that one. Artorias is probably my favorite out of the DLC, though. That guy's pretty keen. And the dragon, a Bahamut, Gamamede, Gonorrhea, Gamora. I forget his name. I forget the dragon's name. Artorias isn't too bad. I first shot Artorias when I fought him in the DLC. He was really cool. One of the few bosses I can say that, like, I one-shot. Yay! Calamite. That's it, Calamite. Yeah. Calamite's cool. He's also a huge pain in the ass. Calamite killed me a lot. That guy's a bully. That guy's a bully. Yeah, I like Artorias a lot. He's one of my favorite bosses in Dark Souls just in general. Cool design, fun boss. At least I think I one-shot him. It's been a very long time since I did my first playthrough. I'm gonna stick with saying I one-shot him. That may have been another playthrough that I did when I fought him. I'm just gonna say that I one-shot. I fought him a few times, though. You also got to see Siof's your friend, but fights you anyway cutscene. That's very cool. Because Siofra is evil. Siofra is evil. Pure evil. He's a bad dog. You gotta put down the bad dog. He went rabid. Gotta smash his face into his jelly. But that's a lot of fun. We were just talking about how crappy of a state Florida is before you rudely interrupted with your glorious raid. No, Siofra is evil. Siofra is evil. Pure. The evilest. You can't tell me otherwise. He tries to kill you, therefore evil. He's not protecting anything. He tries to murder you. He is evil. Siofra is pure evil. Oh, okay, so we have been over here. Yeah, I've been over here. This Siofra slander? No, it's Siofra truth. I'm a Siofra truther. Siofra? I don't know how to say his name. Siofra? He's a bad dog. He's a bad dog. It's like old Yeller. You know, maybe Siofra was a good dog at one point. Maybe, but he got rabies. And you gotta get rid of that rabies, babies. You gotta get rid of that rabies. The rabid evil dog. Gotta put him down. Gotta put him down. What? Gotta put him down. Bad dog. Can't wait to play the DS1 remaster to be your first time, but you think right now it's $60? They have not been putting on the other From games on sale as much as they used to. Like, the discount for DS2, the biggest one I've seen recently, is $30 fucking dollars. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Right, those games should be, but that's because, I think that's because From knows people are going to be buying them because of Elden Ring. Like, it's disgusting what they've done. Like, you could get, I originally bought the games for Windows Live version of Dark Souls. I guess it was the only version. You had to use games for Windows Live on Dark Souls. The like Prepare to Die edition that came out many moons ago. And I don't even think I paid $60 for it back then. Well, the fun thing is that, I mean, you don't have to play the PC version. There's a bunch of other versions out of Dark Souls. I don't know if they're like the remastered version. But I'm pretty sure the remastered version has gone pretty damn cheap. I'm pretty sure that it's gone pretty damn cheap. Well, let's not jump any. They're very different games. They have similarities for sure, but they're different games. Elden Ring is a more polished version of a game I've never played. Let's not jump to any conclusions here. They're different games. I mean, a good example is Dark Souls does not have a dedicated jump button. That shows you the kind of difference between the games. obviously making it a better version of Elden Ring. Because jumping is for cheaters. 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 Jump. Jump. Jump and cheat. Jump and cheat. But Dark Souls is a lot of fun. Your feeble perspective is a moron. I think Dark Souls 3 is probably the best out of all of those. But 1 and 2 are a ton of fun. But 1 and 2 are... It wouldn't have changed my interpretation, my ignorant interpretation of what you were saying there, so... Don't worry about it. Appa, lol. I still would have been an asshole, don't you worry. Don't you worry. You still would have gotten your full dose of asshole cereal. Don't you worry. I asshole and asshole alike. Dark Souls 1 is a lot of fun, though. Certainly worth a playthrough. $60 for a... For Dark Souls this day and age, though, is asking a bit much, though. Oh, I've killed everything over here. Except for that guy, apparently. A golden rune 12? Damn. Did that pop out of his treasure chest? Alright, let's go up those stairs. You're finally competent on Elden Ring now? You just need to finish the game? Hell yeah. Competent? Way to be competent. How'd you do that? What is your secret to competency? I've never been competent in anything in my life. Congratulations, Zombie Hun. Also, happy Wednesday. How you doing? Welcome on in. The second defense of Lane Dell. The fell omen stacks high the corpses of heroes, yet the Erd-tree remains unshaken. What? Still haven't finished your main playthrough for that same reason? Main playthrough of Elden Ring? Because you don't want the adventure to end? I mean, you've beaten it though, right? So, your adventure's already ended. I've beat it many times. Then, I mean, like, what's the difference? I don't get it. And it confuses me. Oh, you've never beat Elden Ring? I was under the assumption you had played a bunch of it. Because you've literally said that on your second playthrough and third playthrough and all that, you did stuff. Then I don't understand people. I don't understand people. I don't understand people. I don't get it. I get it. I don't get it! I don't get it. I think I just became angry. I think you just made me angry, Weedle. Congratulations. Why would you not beat the game? Without reaching the final ending, but you know your main, you have the last boss left. Gotcha. So, beat the boss? Eh? 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 So, beat the boss? What's stopping you? You got more invested in your second playthrough? And then a third? But you haven't beat the game on any of them? Ah! That's the thing that I don't understand. Why start a game over again if you haven't beat it? I don't understand that. That's a logic I don't get. I could never do that. I like to explore too. I guess that's where my hang-up is, because that's like not logic that I use when I play through a game. That's I don't get that thinking. All right, well, I'm gonna now start up another playthrough, even though I haven't finished my first one, to do something else. It's an approach to gaming that I don't understand because I don't think that way. That's all. Like, it hurts my brain to think like that. Like, my brain does not comprehend that well. I would, in any game, I would never do something like that. What the hell was that? Like, if I start up a game, I'm probably gonna finish it, you know? I mean, sure. Like, okay, I'm excited for my next play. Who is shooting me? Where? Like, sure, I'm excited for my next playthrough, and, you know, I'll play through as a wizard, or, you know, a different weapon, or an archer, or something else, you know? But that first playthrough, like, I'm gonna finish it before I start something up, and other people don't think like that. I think that's the thing that I have, like, trouble understanding, is just like, okay, now I'm gonna start up this other character, now I'm gonna start up this other character. Yeah, I can't, my brain just is like, nope. No variety, thousands of hours, and never beating the game. Well, PvP, but you could still beat the game. Why wouldn't you beat the game? It goes to show you that there are so many different approaches and ways to think about things and do stuff. There's a lot to unpack. Not really.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Below the capital. Alright, below the capital. We'll buy these runes. Sure, I can afford it. A perfume bottle. Sure, why not? Oh, these are our buddy's clothes. The golden guy. Can't believe business isn't booming? Oh, this guy's business? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It's prime location. Prime location. I mean, what do they tell you in business school? Location, location, location. This guy chose his location, he's sticking with it. You gotta give him credit. I mean, hell, that's any merchant in a Souls game. Like, why the fuck are you here? It's a poison bog, and you're in the middle of the poison bog. Like, why the fuck are you here? Like, of course nobody. I haven't seen someone in ages. Yeah, no shit. Because no one's crazy enough to walk out here into this poison bog. You thought lesson 1 of business school was there's no business like show business? There's no business like show business. There's no business I know I don't know how that song goes, so I just started making up words. But it seemed right. It seemed right. It was close. It was close. Alright, so there's two first rules in business. Location, 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 and there's no business like show business. So there's two first rules. Rule number 1. Location, location, location. Rule number 1. There's no business like show business. Rule number 3. Always be closing. A, B, C. Rule number 1. Sex sells. Oh, hello. It's a big skull. Oh. Wasn't nice. Copy of pasta. What's the copy pasta? Everything that I said is copy pasta. Someone else has said this before. You get out of here. I'm an original. Get out of here. I'm original, and everything that I say is original. And people like me for my originality. Vaporeon copy pasta sells. Vaporeon. Did I say that right? What is that? Is that a video game? Vaporeon. Vaporeon. I just went with vapor. Vaporeon. Did I say it right? It's a Gen 1 Pokemon? Oh. Vaporeon copy pasta is classic internet depravity. Did I say it right? Vaporeon? Vapor? Vaporeon? Vapor? Vaporeon? Vaporeon? Nice. I am a Pokemoner. Of course I said it right. Of course. Oh, there's the other tower. Maybe. Ah! Vaporeon. Heck, you're gone. Is that another Pokemon? Heck, you're gone? Or were you trying to write jargon, and instead of jargon, you wrote jargon? Yes, it is jargon. Kind of like Gen 2, the games were sweet. I have only played Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Shield. Those are the only two Pokemon games I played. And to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of either. They were okay. They're cute. But I don't think Pokemon's for me. I'll take real Pokemon with Shin Megami Tensei, thank you. I'll take, because Pokemon is a copy of Shin Megami Tensei. Widely known fact. It's a copy of Shin Megami Tensei. And Shin Megami Tensei is more adult-oriented and a lot more fun. Gen 8 GOAT, but if you aren't playing competitive, it becomes a mid-level kids game. Yeah. That's the only thing that I play the Pokemon for, were, you know, the JRPG aspect of it. Which is obviously not what people play those games for. But I don't care about, like, collecting the Pokemon and all that. Like, I could care less. I just want to play the game. And when it boils down to just, like, finding your favorite Pokemon and raising them, yeah, I don't have one, and I don't care, so that kind of, like, ruins one of, like, the big selling aspects of the game, one of the big main aspects of the game. You never finish Gen 2, and for the most part, you just keep up through porn. It's a great way to do it, Yoshi. It's a great way to do it. The furries love themselves some Pokemon, which Nintendo really should embrace. which Nintendo really should embrace. It's very confusing why they don't. Like, obviously, embrace the porn side of Pokemon, the dirty side. Who's the one that everyone's horny for? Is it who's the one that everyone's horny for? The horny for Pokemon? It's the one in Smash, right? Ah! All of them? Oh. It's all of them? Gen 2 through 5, you might genuinely enjoy. They're good. You want to add some kind of classy Pokemon tattoo? Lucario. Yeah, that's it. Lucario. That's the one they're all horny for, Lucario. Yeah, I'm horny for Lucario. I'm horny for Mew. Jigglypuff. That's right, I'm horny for Mew. I don't even know what a Mew is. I do like the latest version. Pulled a Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuck their Pokemon trainers on motorcycle-shaped Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the copyright on motorcycles. Mew's Q-Woot? Which one's Mew? I just started saying things. I don't think I actually know any of them. Mew's the little pink cat. Oh, I'm not horny for the little pink cat. Get out of here. That's the one that like flies around, right? Mewtwo is the grumpy, weird, bigger cat with the double neck. Ooh, I'm horny for grumpy, bigger cat. I love grumpy big cat. Where the hell's the tree? I don't see it. It's supposed to be near. Oh, is that it? Okay, so we're right here. Mewtwo is grumpy big cat. I like the idea of grumpy big cat. Is he all moody? Is he like a moody teenager? Mankey tattoo might go hard as fuck. What about a what's the fish? What's the fish that everyone likes? The squirty fish. Get that one. Get squirty fish. Squirty fish. Magikarp, yeah. But like, get Yakuza, version of Magikarp. Serena kind of thick. I don't know what that is. I want a Jigglypuff tattoo. Hell yeah. Jigglypuff is just like a cute butt plug, so hell yeah. Get you a cute butt plug. Winged crystal tear. What was that I just picked up? Winged crystal tear? What? Is that a key item? Temporary reduces equip load in mixed physic. That's stupid. There are many squirty fish? Oh, I just meant Magikarp. Pretty common, can find in any stream or river, not your style. Yeah, but then you get the Yakuza version of Magikarp, and then you got that hardcore Magikarp. And people will be like, whoa, dude, is that Yakuza Magikarp? And you could be like, yup. You would be pretty hot to try. Pretty hot to try. You can trust me. People like me. Okay, that part's not true. The people like me part, but people do trust me. For some weird reason. Your butt plugs are giant, round, and inflatable? Isn't that what a butt plug is? What kind of butt plugs are you using that aren't inflatable? That's how you get the right kind of delightful pressure. Butt plugs aren't one size fit all, man. A wild manky pummeling Waluigi. I don't know what a manky is, but I'm thinking it's a monkey. And I do like me some monkeys. A manky fighting Waluigi? A monkey fighting Luigi? Sounds delightful. Is a manky like a monkey? It looks like there's another entrance kind of over. I guess we'll just wander all the way over there, huh? Where am I? Whoa. Did that guy try to shoot me? He's shooting at something. It's not me, though. Oh, I gotta go down there to get over there? Oh, shit. Okay. They are indeed like a monkey? Nice. I like the thought of this. I like the thought of this. When are we ever gonna get a Waluigi video game? Like, even if it's a Wario Waluigi game, when are we gonna get one? I feel like we're overdue for Waluigi gaming. Right? Yeah. I mean, give it like the Mario Luigi kind of thing. Make it like a tag team kind of thing where you can switch between the characters. Like Waluigi and Wario each have their moveset to like get through like a level. Maybe make it a little more puzzly platform based. You know, still a platformer, still collecting coins and stuff like that, but maybe you use those coins to like power up Waluigi and Wario. You know, because they're misers, right? What would you call someone? What do you call someone that likes to collect money? It's a miser, right? Hell yeah, villains are super hot right now. Yeah, they are. There's at least one fan game. Yeah, but I want something from Nintendo. You know, I want a 2D side scroller. 2D side scroller, but done in like the 3D kind, so 2.5D style, right? And I want Wario and Waluigi to pal around together so you have access to them at the same time. You could even do a co-op kind of thing, right? I'm thinking kind of like Trine. But with Waluigi and Wario. No, not open world. No, I want something cute and simple. I don't want big and expansive. That's too much. That's too much. I want cute and simple. That's what I want. We don't need complicated. But we need it weird. We need it weird because Wario loves weird. We need weird. No. So you're going too big. You're thinking too big. We need to think smaller. We need to think accessible. So, you know, 2D side scroller, platformer, a little bit of action and jumping on stuff, you know, some enemy fighting and shit like that. They can have power-ups. But, you know, level-based, you know, level 1, 2, 3, not like Metroid style. But something, you know, puzzle platformy with the two of them. I think that would be a lot of fun. You know, and that way you don't have to worry about Waluigi carrying the game on his own. You've got Wario there too. I don't know why, but I got a really weird sense of deja vu right there. I've never been here before. I've never played this game before, but I was like, this seems very familiar. That was a strange feeling right there. I didn't like it, I'll tell you that. Get out of here. Third-person shooter a la Shadow the Hedgehog. There you go. The Willies got it. The downside is they don't like having Nintendo doesn't like having their characters with guns like Mario. They were super reluctant with Ubisoft to doing oh, this is the way back down, doing the rabid stuff. Where the hell am I going? To the right. That's like one of the big no things. Like Miyamoto was like, Mario never gets a gun. They don't want him to be, they don't want to be cool or edgy like that. So Mario, hookers, cigarettes, and guns. Maybe some gambling mixed in there. Clearly. Nintendo likes a lot of arbitrary things. I don't know if their rules are definitely arbitrary. They're definitely family focused. Family friendly focused. They like to have that clean, unsullied, non-tarnished, if you will. Non-tarnished, non-tarnished, alright, because we're playing Elden Ring here, view of their characters. And it makes sense. They keep that very close to them because they don't want someone, you know, having their characters misrepresent them in any way, because those characters definitely are Nintendo. Yeah, it's a big-ass giant. I was looking at the giant! Just wanted to look at the giant. I mean, I guess that's the idea, that Waluigi and Wario are like the edgy versions, though. Wario's more like the vulgar version that likes to fart and stuff, but it's like family-friendly vulgar. Like, okay, he picks his nose. Okay, he farts. But, like, what does Waluigi do? What makes Waluigi the family-friendly edgy? What does he do? He shoots people with squirt guns? Like, he also can't fart and pick his nose. He's a bad sport. Oh, that's it. He just likes to complain a lot. Wario! Waluigi! Waluigi! I don't know. Yeah, that's it. He's only in the other competition games. He's never been in anything else as far as I know. He's just been in, like, the Smash games and, the, Mario Kart stuff. Yeah, he's never been in anything else. The tennis, the golf. Yeah, they've completely relegated him to just being the, side character, bro. He likes carts and parties. Oh, is he in Mario parties as well? Okay, well there you go. That settles all of that. He's not a disgruntled magician. He's not. That's Kamek. Kamek is the disgruntled magician. Kamek is the disgruntled magician. Where the hell is the tree? I don't see it. It's in front of me? There's no tree in front. Is it moving? I thought it was over here. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's not where it is on the map. That map is bad. Kamek? You don't know who Kamek is? Kamek is the wizard guy in the Mario universe. He's got the little blue hat. He looks like a Koopaling, and he has glasses, and he's got a wand, and he's got a blue robe. He rides a broom. Kamek. He was the bad guy in Yoshi's Island. Kamek. Okay, that was not what I was trying to do. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. So that was everything that's around this? That's weird. So they've got themselves a disgruntled magician of shorts already. Did I say of shorts? Twiggy crack tier, crimson crystal tier. He tends to, I think he's been in a lot of like the Paper Mario stuff. I don't think he's ever been in, I mean, I guess technically Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island is like a mainline one, but he's mainly been in like the Yoshi ones and like the Paper Mario games. He doesn't really show up in, you know, like Mario Odyssey or Galaxy or anything like that, the mainline ones. It's mainly when Yoshi's around. Super Mario RPG as well. Is he in that one? I haven't played Super Mario RPG since that released. I still got my Super Nintendo cartridge floating around somewhere. Crystal tear forms slowly over the ages with Erdtree's bounty. The resulting concoction prevents one's runes from being lost upon death. However, the effect lasts only for a short time. You drink it right before you're gonna die. What was the other thing we picked up? No medicinal qualities, a lesson said to be learned the hard way. For some, faith can be volatile matter after all. It was the Twiggy. Yeah. It's not like I use any of that stuff anyway, so. I probably should use that. Those things seem super helpful. Like, really helpful. I just never do it. I forget, honestly, that I have the ability to use that flask. I have it on here. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Wonder if I can take off this. Yay! There we go. There we go. Now I step 2. Super Mario RPG was a delightful game. It's kind of a shame that there never was a follow-up to that one. That would have been delightful. I mean, you can say that there are with the Mario and Luigi games, but not exactly the same thing. They're similar. They're similar. They're definitely different. They're fun, though. I really liked Bowser's Inside Story. I think of the ones that I played, of the Mario and Luigi games, I think Bowser's Inside Story was my favorite. That one was really cool. I really liked the final boss in that one. Or, well, maybe it wasn't the final boss. I just remember fighting a giant Bowser. And I thought that was really cool. You definitely have to... That was one of the ones that was on the DS, so they had you using the touchpad a lot. Alright, so we gotta go deal with these giants. And there look to be 2 of them. Which is a little scary. I think we should just make a beeline for them. Yeah. I was moving. Haha, iframes! Is there a third one? There was a third one. There was a third one. These guys are hella squishy, aren't they? Oh, okay. He is tankier. He's got, like, ankle protectors on. Woo! Yeah, like little ankle protectors. What a cheater. Protecting his weak point. How dare you? Alright, those guys weren't too bad. Fortunately, like, they fire extremely slow. Looks like they needed a bigger boat. Is that what you were going for? That's the joke I made right there. Oh, there's a moat? Let's go moating. We're moat people now. Usually we're stair people, but now we could be moat people. I hate hills. Hills are worse than stairs. Hills are worse than stairs. Worse than stairs. There's gotta be something down here, right? Is that a underpass? Okay, so let's go over here first then. 'Cause eventually this is gonna like dead end into something, right? Definitely didn't go down there. I don't even know that you can. Take a look. Right, what crazy thing's gonna pop up from inside the water? There's totally gonna be giant crabs, right? Where is crab? There it is. Okay, that That dragonfly tried to get me got. That dragonfly definitely tried to get me got. Where'd it go? Freaking asshole. Is this people? Your friend? Hello? Is that the blackguard?
What are you looking at? Oh, you again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab, cooked up fresh.
You should probably know.
There's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses them. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me. He's a killer. Kills people. And curses the souls. Does all sorts of shit to the corpses. To keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ain't ever been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that. To my friend.
Cool. So I can get crab and prawn from him? I'll take a crab. Unlike the prawns, well, this truly is crab, not that it matters. It's delicious all the same. Greatly boosts physical negation for a certain time. Okay. We'll buy 25. Greatly boosts physical negation.
With a taste for crab I couldn't trust. You've got a real thing here, eh? And it's only getting better.
I'm gonna be honest, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. But cool nonetheless, I'll take it. I'll take it. Time for crab. I mean, if it greatly boosts physical negation, which is like physical defense, yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, we definitely can't drop down there. That sounds real good to me. We could use that once or twice. It's only $600 dues too. That critter was glowing. It was weird. Come, come. I will kill. I hit the wrong side. Meant to swing on the right. Swung on the left. Oh, turtle meat. Turtle meat. Delicious turtle meat. Delicious turtle meat. That's the scales. That's how you do the scales. Okay. Hey, this bear's just chilling. Nope. Where's the big thing? You the big thing? No, you're not the big thing. You're just a teddy bear. Where's the ornery bear? Where's the ornery bear? Where's real bear? Alright, so I guess we got like another little underground dungeon here going on. Mini dungeon. Why are there so many bloodstains in the corner? That's a weird place for him, right? Where's the rune bear? Oh, I hear him. Hey there, buddy. Come on! Ow! Okay. Get off the stupid horse! Easy peasy, rune berry. You fight so many of them, they're so easy to fight. Well, I broke it. So, I guess we'll take it. It's not the greatest of items. When you first fight those guys, they're super intimidating, but once you learn that there's like a ton of openings to hurt them, they are a whoop. Two things? Two is more than one. Eruzia, or what? Ariza side tomb. Ariza side tomb. Oh yeah, let's go in the side tomb. I love side tomb. I accidentally turned off my lantern in the middle of the fight with the rune bear instead of getting off of it. I was like, I'm just gonna turn my lantern off real quick. Whoops, I meant to dismount. Please don't be an exploding pot. How do I know which ones are gonna explode? They're devious. They're frightening. They scare me. They hurt so much, and not just feelings. It's like the color of their lid, I think. It differentiates them. Like this one, that one's not exploding. The ones with the more yellow-hued lid, I think. Pot kills, yeah. Pot kills. We hate pot. Okay, we love it. So I can more than likely jump down there. So, alternative path. We'll hold off jumping down there yet. Let's look around first. We don't know where that's gonna put me. Okay. Ah! Oh no, get me. I want to be warped somewhere. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. I like it. Transport me. What? Did it transport me? Ah, it did. So where would we have jumped down from? Look like... Don't like you? No? Okay. Okay. There we go. It was right up there. So that up there would have dropped us down here. Well, let's see what was in that other chest, huh? Maybe there was actual treasure. That's a different chest. This one could actually have something in it. They can't teleport you to the same spot, can they? Yeah. Oh. This is a little weird. It's a little weird. Not saying I'm opposed to it, I'm just saying it's a little weird. Ah! Okay. That was not good. That was very bad. That was very bad. But we managed to survive. I will survive. Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. So right now we're just looking for the switch. Oh, you little turd. Well, it was one of the sides that was gonna have the gremlin. The imp. They're imps, not gremlins. They're imps. Those guys hurt. Okay. Anyone else want some? Perfumer's Notebook number 3, nice. Okay. Good stuff, huh? Good stuff. I guess that chest is gonna take us back. There's usually a lever around here that lets out, but I guess not here. Doesn't look like we got a lever in here. I guess our way in and out is the treasure chest. Because I don't... Oh, butthole! Be wary of hole. You know what? I will be wary of hole. You're welcome. Appraisal! I don't think it makes a difference whether you say good or bad. They still get an appraisal point regardless. It's like Mario Maker. Like, the booing does absolutely nothing. It's completely benign. Yo, yo, yo! Okay. You can't get me. Great. Of course. Of course. Every treasure chest is a trap. Ah, but that's where we were, though. So now we're above. How? How did I not stab that? Oh, I thought there was another way through down here. There wasn't. I thought there was a way over that way. Oh. Yeah, I definitely thought there was another path. This one's a clever... This is different. I mean, it's the same kind of dungeon layout, but at least you're going about it in a slightly different way with the, the guys. Huh. Like, you're using the chest to, like, transport you around. That's cool. That was... absolutely not what I expected. Alright, let's use the chest again. Maybe this chest takes us somewhere different. That was definitely a dead end. I thought I was just up there. Was I not just up there? So there's two identical dungeons we're warping between? Is that it? Yeah, so I've never been back there. Right, and the dead guy isn't here. So we're warping between two identical dungeons. Warping back and forth between two of the same one. So this will put me up stairs in the other one. Yep, there we go. That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. This might be my favorite of the dungeons. That's actually a really cool idea. Two identical looking dungeons with slight differences that you're warping back and forth between. I really dig that. We're not done exploring it, though. I want to find my way into that other cage room. This what I expect to be happening. Not lost, but I'm definitely confused. What's the difference? I don't know. Scared. The pot was doing nothing! Think you're suffering the same fate as challenge runners and speedrunners with how obsessed this game has made you? Maybe. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm pretty addicted myself. Okay, so this was just one big dead end. Saw those guys for this first time, you were like, what the fuck is this maidenless garbage? Now you see kind of what happened? Maidenless garbage. Another pot. Fruit resin. I don't remember how we got into that other chamber. I didn't even see him. Didn't even see him. Oh, bastard. Should have clicked targeting. It's a slow burn. It's a very slow burn. Very, very, very slow. Yeah, I don't remember how I got back there. What did I do to get back there? Did we take this one? Ah, yeah. There's a ladder here. Yeah, they have yellow tops. That's how you tell. Easy peasy. This is pretty cool. It hurts my head. I'm not smart enough for this stuff. Hey, there's our switch. Okay, that means we could just drop down here. Yeah, to make some food, so the last you saw with those giant golems were shooting arrows at you. Yeah, we're in this dungeon that's, we're using the treasure chest to warp between two identical dungeons. It's really cool. Oh, I thought this was... Wasn't that one? I thought this was the first one. Yep, I am 110% confused. Okay to be confused. I got warped in there. I got warped into the capital. Against my will, I got warped into the capital. I don't remember who did it, but somebody warped me in there. What? This has got to be... I don't... There's 3? Uh-oh. And I only did a little bit of exploration in there, and I was like, I don't want to do this. Well, how do I get back up top? Yes, very good view. The hell's wrong with the camera? The camera broke. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. Obviously. I don't remember how to get back up top. One of these warps us up there. Was it this one? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Okay. Now we're good. There we go. The hurt me old brain tubes. Alright. The connection to Elden Ring game server was lost. Returning to main time. Are they doing like maintenance or something? Maybe they're doing some sort of maintenance. We haven't seen that before. Oh my. Did things go bad? Oh, internet pooped. Internet pooped. Yikes. I think my internet crapped out. Maybe? Let's see here. It looks like my Wi-Fi, my everything went away. Oh, right. I'm not using my TV. It looks like everything crapped out on me. No internet. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna go reset the router. I'll be right back. We'll see if I can fix it. Great. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I guess like down, down.